But yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a Mopar first, and then maybe some Ford stuff, and then Chevy's kind of at the bottom of my list.
That's just what bums me out. It's like Chevy's not doing Camaro.
That is
Ford's not going to get rid of their Mustang ever.
Of course, they had 4-cylinder ones, so you could tell they were on their way after that.
Yeah, exactly. And now you have this, which it bums me out because it looks, in my opinion, I love the look of it. I would actually buy one in a heartbeat if it had a Hemi in it.
I think the inline six is going to be interesting. I just don't like the idea of having a 3-liter inline six in a full-size truck, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
because it's replacing.
They're using offset rods, which I thought was interesting. Offset angled rods, like a semi truck or a heavy duty diesel. So you got your journal and the rods over here. So they're going to be using offset, and that's usually when you're expecting a lot of torque or you want to generate a lot of torque.
I mean, it should, because it's got twin turbos on it, and it has to make torque to be able to do the things that truck engines do.
Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be revving super high anytime soon.
It might be cool, and I do like the sound of a straight six, but when it comes to
a 2J and an RB.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to what a muscle car is, which Chrysler or Dodge has been at the top of the heap with the Hellcats and the 392s, and even the 5.7 Hemis can get it when you put some stuff on them, like a blower or whatever.
Right.
You know,
so that with a 392, I think would
to me that's
be
like
amazing.
Basically taking all the people that are into that and going, oh, check it out, we can do it with a straight six, and it's like you don't understand at all the.
It's one of those exercises of just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I mean, and again, it satisfies some needs to some people, but you should, if that's an option, that's cool. It's like the EcoBoost V6. Like, that's cool that that's an option, but the 5-liter is still available.
Do you think after the first year of this new administration, people they're going to still be doing this?
They're going to try, because it's not really American anymore.
Because they've made adjustments for the current administration, which is the problem.
You have to keep in mind, FCA is a huge conglomerate a lot of it is European. So they don't really understand the American market like they should.
No, well, they don't at all.
And that's the reason why they're tanking so hard, in my opinion, is that things are too expensive. They're building vehicles that are way too option for most people. You know, like a few years ago when people were just blowing money like crazy, that's one thing. But now, when you have a row of Dodge Rams on the showroom floor, and they all cost $80,000.
And you can see the interior speaks for that.
You know, you have to basically.
You remember early 2000s Dodges.
Yeah.
You lean on the dash getting in, it pops.
Well, the dash material they used was also like glass, so
yeah.
You know, that's another part of it. And there's
that
no
textured
structural
plastic, like in the first Chargers.
Yeah, there's
horrible.
Now
it looks like a leather sofa in there, and you're wondering why it's more expensive.
Yeah, you look at like the Chevys and even I think the Fords and stuff. They actually had some type of metal dash inside. The Dodge trucks, it's all plastic, so there's no support.